to order that one. Coming up now, this is exciting if you are looking for a ring that you could wear in place of a diamond engagement ring. If you're looking for a ring, maybe you want to wear something, maybe you don't like to wear your own diamond ring every single day, and you're looking for a ring that is fit for a princess, that is the ring that I'm about to tell you about, because this is a replica of the Meghan ring. And it's funny because I hadn't even thought, when I saw the ring for the first time, I'm sure you all remember when you saw it on her hand for the very first time when she was with Harry, Prince Harry, we all wanted a closer look at the ring. Well, one of our vendors, without me even realizing it, made this ring and sent it to us and said, you guys have to see this. So Sandy said, Colleen, you're not gonna believe what just landed on my desk. So I thought, oh, is that too much fun? And so it is the same size as her center diamond, her side diamond, same cut, same everything, except obviously ours is in 925 sterling silver with rhodium plate. But other than that, the size of the stones, you get the exact same look. So isn't it beautiful? I love this. People are gonna grab your hand. People are gonna, I'm telling you, it looks like diamonds. It's cut by diamond cutters. It looks exactly like diamonds when you put this on. But what I love about it is that it's real. It's not CZ, so you're actually wearing real gemstones. It's white topaz. White topaz is a very hard stone. It's an 8 on the measure of hardness scale, so it's hardy. And it's durable, and you could wear this every single day and never take it off if you don't want to. This is made to be worn. Again, the heft of the metal, the beautiful platinum plating. Rhodium is platinum, so it has that rhodium plating, which is anti-tarnish, well, it's scratch resistant and all of that. But look at how absolutely beautiful. So if you want to see her ring on your hand and in person, in real, not in fake, but in real stones, this is a really cool and exciting way to get to do that. I think it came out just so beautifully, and I love it. Look at it on Val's finger. Oh my gosh, people are going to think that, well, they're gonna think you're engaged if you wear that on your left ring finger. But if you are married and you don't like to wear your own wedding ring every single day, wear this in place. I would, in a second, I would wear this in place of my wedding ring. When I come into work, for example, today I did not wear my wedding ring to work because I knew I'd have to take it off. I knew that I would be trying on lots of different rings. So days like this, I don't wear my wedding ring. And a lot of women are like that. I have a sister who's a hairdresser, and she never wears her good diamonds to work. And a lot of women don't. A lot of women aren't comfortable wearing their really expensive jewelry when they travel. So this is a brilliant way to get to wear the identical look of a very, very expensive diamond ring at a fraction of what you would expect to pay. And the closer we get, I mean, look at how beautiful. Our vendor did a gorgeous job on this. They sent this perfect material. The actual white topaz material is perfect. There is not a flaw. It's seriously flawless material. There are no inclusions in it whatsoever. So when you cut it really well, you get gorgeous material, and then you get it in the right hands of these diamond cutters. You get the look of a diamond, and I love that we have achieved it with a real genuine gemstone as opposed to an imitation stone. And I'll tell you what, the CZ ones are pretty too, but this is fun because it still is all genuine and all real. The thicker prongs, isn't it absolutely gorgeous? And the story behind this ring, it's a yesterday, today, tomorrow design, and it's a cushion centerpiece, of course. The center stone it's substantial. I mean, that's a beautiful stone. It's not over the top huge, but it's an excellent size. So I think most of you are gonna find that it really is just that perfect scale on your finger. It's about the size of a 3-carat diamond. And then you have your 2 side stones. And the side stones are each a little more than 25 points apiece. So again, it's just like her ring, but this is your version of it. This is your ring. And it's 3 classic beautiful stones, and it's fun. And they tell the story that, I don't know about you, but I've always been such a fan of Princess Diana. I think a lot of us just adored her and loved her and followed her. And so of course, we all have kept a watchful eye on her boys over the years, and you know she would be so incredibly proud of them. And I think it was fun when Harry finally met the love of his life, and he created this ring for her, and he chose a very special diamond, and then he chose the side diamonds. They actually came from his mother's jewelry, from his mother's collection. And so those little side stones so she has a little piece of Diana in her ring and on her hand as well. And you have that same, inspiration. I mean, this is definitely inspired by that ring, and you have that on your finger and as part of your collection now. And it's just so beautiful. So that's a little piece of history, and it definitely is a conversation piece, and it is definitely a ring you are going to get loads of compliments on, because if that does not look like $1,000,000, I don't know what does. It is so pretty. Again, we've used the finest quality white topaz material available, period, in the world. Some of the finest material you can buy, cut by diamond cutters. That's why it looks so good. And then the setting is not skimpy. It has, again, it's a replica. So you have a really nice amount of heft here. Just, it feels like a wedding band when you put it on your finger. It doesn't feel lightweight or flimsy. It has really nice size and heft to it. And by the way, we thought it would be fun to do a matching earring to the ring, and the matching earrings are gorgeous. I have to get those. I love the whole set. So the matching earring is also available. So this is a specialty cut. This is a special cushion cut. It has more facets than a regular cushion cut. So it's cut like a princess, but it's cushion, which means it has the rounded corners. So that's why it sparkles so much. So it's a special cut. It has extra facets, and then the side stones are brilliant cut stones. So you really have a beautiful combination here, and the best part is you have a little piece of history too, that if people ask you about the ring, if you want to tell the story, you can. Otherwise, you just make it your own because it's beautiful. And it's classic. It's that yesterday, today, tomorrow inspiration. And because cushion is so important in the world of jewelry, women love a cushion cut. This is a great, great choice for anybody. So hold on if you're ordering yours. We only have a few hundred of those. We don't have thousands of this, but I was excited that we were going to have a chance to show it to all of you. And then the stud, which frankly, I want these studs. These studs are